Sit down. We are going to read a new chapter. We are going to read a new chapter. And what is the chapter's name? The Wind. Okay. It is a poem. It is a poem. Okay. Okay. First, tell me how many of you have seen wind? How many of you have seen wind? One. Wind is invisible. Wind is invisible. We all know that. Wind is invisible. We cannot see it, but we can feel the presence of it. But we can feel the presence of it. Yes or no? Okay. So here, the poem is written by whom? Santini Govindan. Santini Govindan. Okay, so she is our poetess. She is our poetess. And she usually write for children's literature. For children. For the young people. For the young people as well as for the children's. Okay. She is known for children's literature. Children's literatures and poems. Okay. So this chapter belongs to which genre? Descriptive and nature poem. Okay. It is a nature poem. It is a nature poem based on the nature. Okay. And it is descriptive in nature. Descriptive in nature. It will describe the subject. It will describe the subject of our poem. Who is the subject of our poem? The wind. Yes. And what are the themes of the poem? What are the themes? Nature's force, resilience, imagery, and adversity. These are the themes which we will read in the poem. Okay. And what kind of literary device is used over here? Personification. Personification is used. Figure of speech is used over here. Personification. Okay. The wind is given some kind of human characteristic in the poem which we will read. Okay. So let's start the poem. Shall we? Okay. The wind. The wind is such a strange and amazing being. It has no legs, yet it travels far and wide. From this two lines, we come to know that the wind is a strange and a very amazing entity, which has no legs, yet it travels very far and wide. It travels to different kind of landscape. Okay? Just like human beings, it does not have legs. Still, it travels far and wide. It soars up to the clouds, climbs mountain peaks, swirls across sandy deserts, and sweeps over the seaside. What does this two line mean? This means the wind rise up to the cloud, and climbs mountain peak, It swirls across the sandy desert. It twirls across the sandy desert and sweep over the seaside. From this we come to know that the wind travel different landscape. Just like human being. He is traveling here and there. Okay. The wind has no tongue, yet we can hear its voice. When it whispers, whistles, hums and sighs. Like human being, does it have tongue? Yes or no? No. But we can hear the sound of it. We can hear the voice of the wind. When it whistles, when it hums, when it sighs. The wind produces different kind of voice. Yes or no? We can hear the rustling of the leaves. Yes. The rustling sound of the leaves during the storms. Yes or no? and the whistles kind of sound. This kind of sound tells us that the wind has voice. The wind has voice. Okay, just like human beings. Just like human beings. So here personification is used. Here personification is used. Which figure of speech is used over here? Personification. Okay. And when it rains and a storm comes along, we can hear the wind as it howls and cries. From this line, we come to know that along with the rain, what comes? Wind. Comes wind. And which kind of sound it produces? It produces the howling sound and cries. Just like wolf. Just like wolf. Okay. It creates howling sound. The wind has no muscles, yet lifts and carries away rooftop and easily uproots tall, strong trees. Tall, strong trees. The wind, it does not have muscles. It doesn't have muscles like human being. But it uproots the trees and the buildings. Strong trees and the strong buildings. So from this line we come to know that the immense strength of the wind, that how much powerful the wind is and how it can be destructive also. It can be destructive to our environment also. Okay. It is invisible. It is invisible, but it is very powerful. It is very powerful. Okay. Umbrellas out of our hands down houses and buildings with ease. Though we can't see the wind, we can feel its presence. Though we can't see wind, we can feel its presence. Okay. We can feel the presence of the wind, but we cannot see it because it is invisible. Because it is invisible. How we can feel the presence? Through the activities which the wind does. For example, uprooting the tall and strong trees, snatching the umbrella from our hand. Snatching the umbrella from our hand. Is the wind really snatching away the umbrella from our hand? No. But when a very heavy wind will blow, what will happen? The umbrella will fly away off our hand. Sometimes it used to happen to us or not? Yes or not? Okay. Sometimes it's ever so cold and sometimes it feels warm. It means that we can feel the presence of the wind through the changes of temperature. Sometimes the temperature is warm and sometimes the temperature is cool. Okay. The coldness and the warmness of the temperature depend upon wind. From that also we can feel the presence of the wind. We cannot see it, but we can have the feeling that the wind is with us. The wind is with us. Okay. Now the last 4 lines, very important. And though the wind sometimes gets cross, I know that it likes to play. The poetess is saying that I know the wind sometimes gets very annoyed, very angry, and it does certain kind of destruction to our environment and to us also. But it likes to play. When I bring out my kite, the happy wind never does me any harm. She is saying that whenever I bring out the kite to play, the wind play with me. It doesn't harm me. Okay. Clear? So from these 4 lines, we come to know the dual nature of the wind. The first side is destructive side. The other side is playfulness. Clear? Okay. Are we all clear about the poem? The wind can be destructive as well as it can be playful to all of us. Yes or no? This is the poem. What is the theme of the poem? The theme of the poem is nature's force. The theme of the poem is nature's force. That the nature's force is beyond the human capability. Human capability. We cannot control the nature. We cannot control the nature. We cannot grasp it in our hand. Okay? Resilience. It teaches us the elasticity, how a human being should be open up to adapt each and every situation in our life. Imagery and personification. From the words legs, in the poem there are words legs, whistle, hum, size. These are the words from which we can get that the wind is given human character, and from this word we can have a clear image, very vivid and very clear image of the wind in our mind. Yes or no? Clear? We are having the image of our subject, image of the wind, a very clear image of our wind in our mind. Lastly, adversity means difficulties. How to handle the difficulties in one's life. How to handle the difficulties in one's life. For example, the wind is having dual nature, the destructive nature as well as the playful nature. Yes, it has two sides of the coin. Yes or no? Like that, in our own personal life, we will face many kind of people which will have dual characteristic. They will have some kind of bad things, bad trait in themselves, and some good trait in themselves. We have to cope up with them. We have to deal with such kind of situations. We have to deal with such kind of people in our life. We have to be flexible enough. We have to be flexible enough to survive in this world. To survive in this world. Yes? So this poem is teaching us these all things. Okay? Clear? Okay. Is there any doubt? There is no doubt. You all are clear? Huh? You are clear? Okay.